How much did post-Vietnam War Reconstruction cost? Have you ever wondered how much it cost to rebuild Vietnam after the war? Surprisingly, the financial support from the United States for post-war reconstruction was effectively zero. After the conflict ended, the United States did not provide any recovery aid to Vietnam. Instead, the focus shifted to settling outstanding economic debts that Vietnam had incurred before the war. In the 1990s, Vietnam and the United States finalized a bilateral debt agreement. This agreement covered loans that the United States had made from 1960 to 1975. These loans were intended to support economic infrastructure and commodity imports in South Vietnam. Under this agreement, Vietnam committed to repaying approximately $145 million over several decades. The final payments were completed by 2019. Now, let's take a step back and look at the broader financial picture. The Vietnam War was incredibly costly for the United States. Direct war expenses are estimated to be around $168 billion. When you factor in veteran benefits, interest, and inflation-related expenses, the total costs could exceed $750 billion. However, none of this money went towards post-war reconstruction aid for Vietnam. So, how did Vietnam manage its reconstruction? The efforts were largely internally driven and supported by other international sources. The absence of United States financial assistance highlights the complicated relationship between the two former adversaries. The legacy of the war included immense human and economic costs, along with a long period of diplomatic estrangement. The eventual debt repayment agreement in the 1990s marked a significant step in normalizing relations between the United States and Vietnam. It also played a role in Vietnam's integration into the global economic community. This process illustrated that post-war diplomacy involved addressing financial legacies and rebuilding trust rather than providing direct reconstruction funding. In essence, while the Vietnam War cost the United States hundreds of billions of dollars, the post-war reconstruction cost from the United States perspective was limited to debt repayments. This situation emphasizes the complicated nature of post-war diplomacy and international relations in the aftermath of the conflict.